As you may know, tampering with mail is a violation of federal law. Our Olivia Leveda joins us live in Killeen. Olivia, a number of people in Killeen who live in the Yowell Ranch neighborhood say that's exactly what's been happening to them for a number of years.
That's right, from mail being delivered to the wrong address to not being delivered at all. These neighbors say they have some real concerns.
Melissa Curtis says when waiting for her mail, she expects it to show up on time, but that doesn't always happen.
My husband is a veteran, and sometimes he don't get his mail, and when he don't receive his mail, it's concerning because they have their socials on it.
And she's not the only one here at Yowell Ranch who's felt the impact.
A few weeks ago, my husband had applied for a job here in Killeen, and the company sent him a letter listing the things that he needed to fulfill in order to complete his employment. They mailed it on June the 18th. They called him on July the 9th that it had been returned to him. And the deadline to get all of this in was August the 1st.
My friend she orders live mealworms for her lizard, and they come through the mail. When she lived in Temple, she just recently moved in with me about 3 months ago, but when she lived in Temple, they were always delivered to her front door and handed to her because they say on it, they're live animals. I came home that night and there was a key in my mailbox with a longer box, it was about this long, and it had the live worms in it, but because it says keep from heat, they're live animals, they weren't alive anymore. So she had lost over $40 worth of worms.
And then I got a neighbor knocked on my door the other night and brought me a piece of mail that he had found in his yard that was addressed to us, and it was opened, it had been run over, and it also had been out in the rain.
After sending a number of complaints to the United States Postal Service, the neighbors decided to take their concerns to their local representative, Congressman John Carter, to see if he could help.
On behalf of the community, I reached out to them, and they told me that they would look into it for me.
And Congressman Carter responded in part, quote, "The residents of Yowell Ranch are rightly frustrated by USPS's handling of their mail, and I have sent an inquiry to the Postal Service requesting an investigation and solution for the issues my constituents are dealing with. There's no excuse for the abundant misdelivery and missing mail." The Killeen neighbors say they look forward to a real change.
And hopefully it'll be resolved.
If we don't reach out and try to do something, it's just going to keep happening. And it may be that the post office doesn't realize the seriousness of it.
And we will continue to follow their story. Live in Killeen, Olivia Leveda, Central Texas News Now.
Thanks, Olivia. We also reached out to the United States Postal Service, and although representatives were not available to speak on camera, they did provide us with a statement which says in part, quote, "In this specific case, local postal managers are aware of customer concerns and are committed to making continuing improvements in service. We appreciate our customers' patience as we continue to successfully resolve their concerns," end quote.